Hi everyone, Renee here. Welcome to your weekly reading. This reading is good for the week of September 27th, 2021. All you need to do is choose one of these three cards, and the correlating reading is for you for this week. So which card do you feel drawn to at this time? Is it card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? Once you've made your choice, you can look below at those timestamps and fast forward to your reading. As always, thanks for watching and have a great week. Hello Group 1 and welcome to your reading for this week. Let's see what your first card is. Your first card is Iris. Now the crystal affiliated with this card is iolite, and of course the flower is iris. And we have different symbols here to show you path, travel, and journey, which are the three key words. So I'm going to read the specific meanings from the booklet for you. Specific meanings of this card are: it's time to take a trip or vacation, get outside of your comfort zone, or your soul path opens up before you. Okay? So any of those could be, or all of those, I suppose, could be true for you this week, Group 1. Now let's see what we get for you with a different deck. Whoops. All right. We have crystalline, energy, wonder, alive, and beauty. I do believe this card is affiliated with the color, or the crystal amethyst, and the color amethyst. So you, Group 1, your color for the week is definitely purple. It has to do with that crown chakra, your connection to God or the God source. It has to do with knowing you're unconditionally loved and that you are deserving of joy and bliss and love. All right? So it's about energy, wonder, of being alive, gratitude, beauty, noticing all the beauty in your life, and also paying attention to little signs or symbols you might be getting from your guides, because the path could be your soul path, or it could just mean maybe you're taking a trip sometime soon, or there's some kind of change coming in. But definitely purple is your color for the week, Group 1. All shades of purple, especially the iris and the amethyst purple. Let's see what we get for you with the tarot. Maybe we can get some specifics for you, Group 1. We have the Hierophant coming up first, known as the priest in this deck. We have the Magician. We have the Three of Fire or Wands. And we have the Lovers. All right, so let's draw on these. First we'll draw on the High Priestess, the Hierophant, Completion, Magician. Okay. There's evolution though. Okay, so what I'm getting here so far is that something that you haven't been able to do recently or ever, maybe, something you've wanted to do that you haven't been able to do, you haven't had time, or you didn't get permission from your boss or something like that, you're able to do it this week, or you've already started it and it comes to a completion this week. Magician, you're pulling it all together. The 3 here is enterprise. The 10 is the past, I believe, and this project or this job or this work, whatever it might be. I feel like that's the past. We have the Princess here, which is the Page of Cups. The word here is evolution, but the Page of Cups generally brings some type of good news, good emotional news. So coming on top of this card, I feel like that plays out by, I could say that you got the news or received the news or information that you're allowed to go ahead and do this thing. You do it, and it's definitely a success. Now let's see what's happening with the Lovers over there, Group 1. We have Endeavor, okay, and Satisfaction. All right. Definitely taking action here. It would be a good week to take action, to make plans with your loved one here, your romantic partner, whoever it might be, because that did come up last here. So that does point to, Friday, maybe the weekend. Make some time for your relationship this weekend. Let's see what else we get for you. We do have a lot of fire energy so far. Oops, there we go. Okay, we have another 4. We have the Devil, earthly pleasures. And there we have the Page of Coins. So let's see. Okay, that's the Knight of Coins. Okay, slowly but steadily. Slowly but steadily. Something, I feel towards the end of the week, you're going to be frustrated because something's going to be moving a little bit more slowly than you wish. It might have to do with some kind of, I was going to say, I feel like it's a creative thing. Something you've done, maybe you haven't gotten paid for, or you haven't received a response about something. So that's frustrating. That's a little bit frustrating this week. Let's see what else we get with that Princess of Coins. With growth. Okay, wonderful. And prosperity. So this definitely has to do with love, the Two of Cups. There's prosperity there and growth or improvement. So definitely make plans with your person, all right? It looks like there's probably need for a reconnection or a rekindling of that flame, so to speak. Let's see what else I can get for you, Group 1. Yeah, the Empress. And we had the Princess, too, of Coins, which is another Earth card, earthy. Yeah, there's the delay. That's why there's frustration. There's a delay for something else. So it's 2 different things is what I'm getting, Group 1. The first reaches completion, maybe midweek, maybe as early as Tuesday. Something that you weren't able to do for a while, or maybe weren't able to finish it, gets noted. You get complimented for that. Something else you start. Might be something totally different. Maybe this is your real job, 9-to-5 thing. Maybe this is something on the side, starting your own business. This definitely, there's a delay, all right? Not surprised. What I didn't say at the beginning of this reading for everybody, and I'll try to remember to say it in the readings for groups 2 and 3, but Mercury is retrograde, all right, from the 27th till October 18th. So there are going to be delays. There's going to be little glitches. I would say double, triple check all emails sent, all texts sent. Anything that you are trying to get done or finished, and it's definitely not a good time to start a new project unless you have to, or unless you are very careful with it, okay? So those are your messages for the week. I hope this helps you in some small way. Grab yourself a piece of iolite or amethyst and keep that close to you this week. You can also wear purple jewelry or clothing, burn a purple candle, anything like that. But purple is your color for this week. All right, Group 1, have a great week. Bye. Hello, Group 2, if you chose the second card. This is your reading for the week. So your card is Sienna, Plans, Preparation, Training. The affiliated crystal with this goddess is sphalerite, and the flowers are the gold and bronze coreopsis. Keywords are plans, preparation, training. Specific meanings are start preparing for that future thing. A new training program or routine would be beneficial right now. And it's an ideal time to make checklists and arrangements, Group 2. All right? Let's draw from a different deck and see what else I can tell you about your week. Okay, so we have number 20, Echoes, Ancient Culture, Roots, and Customs. Interesting. So let me know in the comments. Maybe something you're planning or preparing for has to do with your ancestry or your culture, such as a party of some sort or a celebration. Interesting. Those are your first two cards. We're going to delve into the tarot and see if I can get anything for you specific. Group 2. We have the Nine of Cups, the Wish card, the Sun, Seven of Swords, and Judgment. All right, let's take a look at these. So there's a wish coming true. It says content, definitely content. Yeah, prosperity, and with the Sun. So this is family life, all right? It looks like if you've been struggling with your family or some family drama, it looks like your week is starting off pretty good. People are getting along, there's joy, there's contentment, prosperity, abundance, good health. Now let's see what this Seven of Swords is about. Okay, Four of Coins and the Knight or Prince of Coins. Uncertainty. This looks like you're hesitating. Okay, there's something you're supposed to start, or there's something you promised to do or said you were going to do this week, but you're hesitating. You're not certain. You're not feeling very confident. Maybe the Four of Coins is coming up because you don't have everything in order. You don't have everything organized the way you need it to in order to begin this thing. All right? The Knight or Prince of Coins does promise, well, in this deck it says construction, but it does promise slow but steady progress. All right? So get your affairs in order and begin is kind of your message there. Just get started however you can. Even if you feel like you're not quite ready, get as ready as you can and just begin. Okay, wow, this came up for a different group as well. There's a Prussian there. And the Queen of Coins, nurture. Okay. I feel like this is overwork sometimes as well. I feel like you are being represented as this Queen of Coins. Maybe you are an Earth, Sun, or Moon sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That's a possibility. But this is a card of extremely hard work, not necessarily oppression. So I feel like once you do get started, you are working very hard at this thing. By the end of the week, you are on a roll, okay? You're on a roll, and Judgment can be like enlightenment. In this case, I feel that it's kind of like the light bulb going on over your head where you suddenly know what to do. You suddenly know what to do, all right? This flipped out, we have the Prince of Aspiration, which is the Knight of Wands. Definitely that's action. So once you get going, you are on a roll. We have the Moon. And we have the Eight of Wands, which is action and speed, okay? So whatever you're aspiring to do, or maybe you don't know what it is yet. You might not know what it is until Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. But once you get going, it's going to be successful. What's the Moon telling us? Okay, there's the Cups. Okay. Okay. So there is something happening possibly within your emotional being. There could be a little bit of instability here. There could be a little bit of sorrow or anxiety. Something that is not in balance. All right. There is work, though. You are doing the mental work to feel better. Maybe part of your problem is you're too controlling. Maybe that's why this word control is here. Or for some of you, maybe you need to take control, right? Maybe you need to be more assertive and take control, especially with all of these fiery action cards. So let's see what else we get for you, Group 2. We have death, that's transformation of what? I feel like it is the death of the slowness and the uncertainty, because this is another action card. You're moving forward towards this endeavor or its goal, right? That's the end of the not knowing and the uncertainty. But I do find it interesting that we have 3 8s here, Group 2. So 8 is a number that will probably be prevalent for you or important for you this week. Take a look at the 8s, 8 o'clock, maybe the 28th possibly, but 8s are going to be relevant. I'll draw just a few more and then we'll move on to the third reading. What else does Group 2 need to know? And we have the 3 of Swords, which is sorrow. Let's take a look at that. Disappointment in love. Okay, but there's good well-being. And there's movement, moving forward. Okay, now I was feeling this first card as a past. So I feel like you are finally feeling better. Maybe that's what this emotional stuff's about. Heartbreak, heartache. For some of you, maybe it was really bad. And for others of you, maybe it's just the feeling of rejection, maybe not being asked out on a second date or something like that. But it does show that your well-being does improve here this week, because the Chariot is a victory card and it's movement as well. It's doing the work. So some of you, it might take extra work to be or feel more optimistic about things. But I feel that that's in the past, and the healing is happening this week or beginning, where you notice you're starting to feel a little bit better as time goes by. Okay? But yeah, make a move, take action. It's definitely a week for action once you are sure of what you want to do. Okay? All right, Group 2. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello, Group 3. If you chose this third card, this is your reading for this week of September 27th, 2021. Let's see what your first card is. You got Lemon. Clean, fresh, new. The affiliated crystal is lemon quartz. The flowers are lemon blossoms. Keywords are clean, fresh, and new, and specific meanings of this card are: it's time for a fresh beginning. A good cleaning or cleansing of yourself, home, and workspace is needed at this time. And or someone or something brand new is entering into your life soon. Okay? Might be the week to clean out the clutter in your home and also cleanse your energy with sage, crystals, Palo Santos, frankincense. Let's see what else I can tell you with a different deck. We have 25, expansion, ritual, dance, feast, and fire. So I would say it's a week where one of those things is going to be a focus for you: ritual, dance, feast, or fire. Fire is energy. Fire energy is what I feel. And lemon quartz is definitely fiery. It's definitely more fire than any of the other elements. Now we're going to get into the tarot and see what else I can tell you, Group 3. Joy, first out. We have number 3 for Group 3. Joy, 3 of Cups. We have the 7 of Wands, Valor. The King of Coins, Conception. And the World. Wow, nice. All right. Valor. Let's see what this is all about. High energy, definitely. The Ace of Swords. I love that. And preparing, something you've prepared for. Something you've prepared for. You've taken action. Taken action toward it. I feel many of you, this has to do with your work, career, schooling, or a creative idea, or your money. You are being represented by the King of Coins here. He is possibly an Earth, Sun, or Moon sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, in charge of his money, is physically fit. Sometimes he enjoys farming or gardening, or works with money or numbers, or yeah, that's the King of Coins. That could be you taking action. I feel like most of you, it's probably something to do with money. I feel like there's, yeah, the reason, your logical brain, especially with the Ace of Swords here. I mean, the keyword's energy, but swords are mental and thinking. Reason. So you've made your choice to make a move to invest this money. You've prepared the paperwork. That's what I feel like this middle stuff is. We do have the joy here at the beginning of the week. Whoops. Okay, we'll grab this one. It flipped out with the Magician. Yeah, you're pulling it all together. Everything's in balance, and the Chariot's a victory. So everything's in balance. There could be travel early this week with your work. Could be travel for work and for fun. But essentially there's victory, because two cards mean victory as well. The Valor here, and then the Chariot is victory. So you're accomplishing something early in the week, and then you are making a mental choice to prepare for something else, and you're taking action. And then we have the World, which is the end of a cycle, the beginning of something new, and order. All things are in order, especially when it comes to finances, group 3. Now let's see what else I can tell you with some more cards. Same deck. Strength, Temperance, and completion. Yeah, fortitude, courage, strength, stamina, action without fear. Yeah, tempering the situation. Balancing everything. And then completion and 4s in general are balanced. That's your key word for this week, or that's one of them, balance. Okay? And action, enterprise. Yeah, and another 4, 3 4s. Definitely. It's all about work-play balance for you. And you're pulling it off this week. Definitely pulling it off. I feel like this probably has to do with a fun party of some sort, where you are feasting and dancing, and maybe there is a bonfire or a fire. But I feel like it's very fun and refreshing. Lemon is a very refreshing color. So it kind of refreshes you. You cleanse yourself, your home, and being around positive people and doing something fun or with your loved ones helps to balance your energy, okay, to where you're feeling really good by the end of this week and going into next week as we go into October. We have an 8. Yeah, you've got the skills to do it all. The Magician tells me that as well. You've got the skills, the tools to do it all this week, to really balance everything out, figure it all out, not stressing out. 10 of Swords. That's definitely the past. Feeling just exhausted. You can't figure anything out. Maybe you can't make ends meet, or you couldn't in the past. And we have the Ace of Coins, wealth. So you have 2 aces. Coins and swords, energy and wealth, group 3. Energy, wealth, and order. All things are in order. see what else I can tell you. The Emperor. Okay. These are facets of yourself. Okay. The Emperor. You are in charge of your domain. You are confident. You are in a position of control or leadership. You are bending over backwards. I love this Hanged Man card. To complete this, to get it all done, to balance everything. Okay? There are no cards here that are coming up as any types of warning. I'll draw just one more on maybe relationship or love, just in case, because there's really no message about that so far, except for dance, ritual, play, whatever. We have justice, so balance. Okay, balance. Another reference to balance. And I was asking about love, so if you are in a relationship, everything looks good, everything's balanced out, maybe status quo, but nothing to worry about. And yeah, essentially you are making up your mind about this choice, preparing it, beginning it, reasoning what would be best, putting the affairs in order. There is balance, there's completion. Lots of energy and money coming in. Don't forget to cleanse yourself or your home, or both. And expand, expansion. This word could literally be relevant to you as well. Expanding your business, expanding your mind, whatever that is for you. All right, group 3, I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming back here. We are going to do the quick bonus collective reading. Let's see what the week's going to be like. And I was telling one of the groups, I should have told all of you, that Mercury is retrograde from the 27th to October 18th. So it's not the best time to start anything new unless you're very careful. Especially be careful about technology, emails, programs you might need to utilize for your work or projects. Just be prepared for a few things to go wrong. Don't be fearful, just be prepared. Back everything up on a disk or in the cloud or whatever. Double, triple check all texts and emails. Make sure they're going to the right people and that type of stuff, okay? All right, so our one color goddess casting card for the week is Crimson. Atonement, karma, and penitence. I'm going to read a little bit from my booklet here. So, the affiliated crystal is garnet, one of my favorites. The affiliated flower is, of course, the red rose. This card is affiliated with the zodiac sign of Aquarius. And specific meanings of this card are: the laws of karma are playing out. You're being asked to apologize for any wrongdoings and forgive yourself and others for past actions and move beyond feelings of anger and guilt, all right? Move beyond feelings of anger and guilt and stop punishing yourself or others, okay? Also, this card I affiliated with the Wheel of Fortune, so it could mean karma is favoring you this week and the Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor. Very interesting. So let's see what we get with the Universal Folk Oracle for all of us for this week. We have Celestial number 24. Possibility, connect, infinite soul path. Wow. Karma, soul path. Getting kind of deep here for the collective. I like that. Karma, atonement, soul path, connect, celestial. Let's see what else we need to know about the week. Okay. Oh boy. Woo. And the 3. Contemplation, Queen of Cups there. And the King of Swords. Okay. Queen of Cups, King of Swords. I would say they are probably total opposites. Okay. Queen of Cups is feminine energy. It's water, emotions, intuition, compassion. The King of Swords. This card says intuition, but for me, the King of Swords is mental. He's intelligent. He's all about logic and fairness and organization and memorization. So to me, they're kind of opposites, which in that case would mean balance. But even if I took the cards at face value with this deck, it would be in balance. Contemplation, going over something and trusting your intuition at the same time, balancing the two, balancing the intellect with the intuition. I tell clients that all the time. Use your psychic abilities, use your intuition, but take your brain with you. Let's see what this sorrow is all about here and this Devil card. Okay. All right. Innovation, reason. There's more, there's opposition here because they're even here, they're looking away from each other. When you read cards, well, you don't have to, but I do. I always look at the placements of the court cards too. Like, are they facing each other or facing away from each other? They're facing away from each other. So there could really be two people, two political figures or leaders in the world that are disagreeing about something. Okay? Oh, hopefully there's peace afterward. Peace afterward. Wow, yeah. The 7 of Cups is also options and opportunities, as well as imagination and gain. I like to see all these good cards, okay? These kind of scared me for a moment, but we have peace coming up. We have imagination, options and opportunities, 7 cups to choose from. And we have gain with the 3 of coins. So maybe two people are coming together to form some type of pact or agreement that have never gotten along, okay? And it could be something to do with peace, a peace treaty. I don't know, something along those lines. And it might just be in one area of the world. It might include a couple different areas. But we do have karma, and we do have connect, soul path, celestial, kind of metaphysical terms there, which makes me feel like this is big. This is the macrocosmic prediction, let's say, right? Oppression and victory. So I feel like it's the end of oppression for some people. A small victory and the end of oppression, and there's peace here. That's what I feel. I feel like something good's coming here. All right. That's the general read for the collective. Stay positive. If you get frightened of anything, stay positive, optimistic. It looks like everything will be okay. All right. Everything will be okay. It's part of all of our soul path as a whole, the soul path here. And it's part of karma, possibly. All right. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Bye.